First up, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakar Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Grace and Stone. Salutation to all the Akim out there doing this work in all sincerity, in all truth. Shalom to the elect, men, women, children out here, you know. Shalom to the helps. Yeah, man, this is the GMS Jamaica camp. We're coming at you another week. This evening on Tuesday. So we start the week, prophesying for like, 4 days, man. A week out here in the streets. Because as you can see, the times are getting evil. The days are getting more evil and evil as times go by, man. See? More prophecies are fulfilled. More demons out there being activated. See? When you check social media, you see all kind of different demons popping up all over the place, man. Even right in front of our eyes, out here. See? It's evident, man, that you have certain spirit that they hurt right now. See? Trigger off certain energy. See? So we know some boy, hey, we're looking forward to getting into some evil times ahead, man. As the scripture says, Second Ezra, Second Ezra 14 and 13. See? We are looking for basically some great evils, man, come upon this place. And so looking out, we can see that, hey, it's evident around us that the coming of our Lord and Savior is nearer than we believe. See? We check overseas, you see the tension. See? Tension basically with these countries, man, preparing for war. Russia, America, China, everybody making ties with each other, allies here and allies there. Out here we see where Shalom.
This is 2 Ezra 14 and verse 13. So now, therefore, set thine house in order, and reprove thy people, comfort such of them as be in trouble, and now renounce corruption.
It's evident the scripture say, set thy house in order, man. Then, and when you by setting your house in order, you start by starting with yourself, man. Because your actual body that you have here is a house. See? And this is the house you actually carry move the spirit around. See? And the scripture say the Lord not dwell in the temples who made it hand. See? We are the temple of the Lord. So we are actually a house at itself. And guess what? You're talking about a body of we and the members of us. See? In the camps together. See, this is a house itself. We talk about the house of David or the house of Israel. See? So basically, set our house in order, man. See? Seeing the days that are coming ahead, we need to get ourselves right with the Lord, how about you get yourself right with each other's, man. See?
Verse 14 says, let go from the immortal thoughts, cast away the burden of man, put off now the weak nature, and set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste thee to flee from this time.
Yes, cast away the burdens of men, put off now the weak nature. See? The things that will bother your mind. See? Where you're living in this society, man. We can say the society is actually a debt-based society. The society is coming to an end. See, we see all everything. We see the collapse of the US dollar being taking place. See, main currency we actually use, we run shit around here, man. See, we see that a collapse. See, hey, you have your bills, I bother you put aside the weak nature. Turn all your cares upon the Lord, how about you shine. You know the time, you need to do that more than ever. So all these things are plague your mind. You have women that plague your mind, see? Bills, See? Whatever you have on your mind, when you put a part of it, nature, man. The things that were pleasing to the flesh. See? When you feel so boy, you have to please the flesh to go about them society. You need the time we need to feed the spirit more. See? With things that are convenient for our survival in the days to come. See? Continue. And the word is the proper food and medicine that we need.
And set aside the thoughts that are most heavy unto thee, and haste to flee from these times, for yet greater evils than those which thou hast seen happen shall be done hereafter.
God, as Scripture said, right, man, greater evils than those that we see right in front of our eyes. Where they want to be out here in the streets, see, around us, or on social media, see, or on the news. Greater evils than these that we see happen now. And we can see some evil things happening at the earth right now. See, greater evils than them things that will happen I got done hereafter. See? So imagine what it's going to be like. Because Scripture said the day of the Lord, I got be as if a man flee from a lion and a bear met him. I went inside the house and leaned on the wall and a serpent bit him. Say the day of the Lord is going to be darkness and not light. See? And we can see even the youth them nowadays, within even the school system, man. School nowadays, you can see, the amount of fight we see broke out among students in the school nowadays, man. Videos going viral. So you can see some evil, a lot of evil spirit in the hurt right now. See? And him bedding at these youths. See? Them quick to kill. Yeah. A bunch of vipers, murderers, man. See? So, and these things over here saying are nothing yet compared to what is gonna come upon the earth shortly, man. See? Yeah. What explains about?
Remember now thy Creator in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh, when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Yeah, the scripture says, remember now the Creator in the days of thy youth, man. The Lord said, call upon you young men, because you are strong. See? Now wait till you retire, you see you retire from life. And then time they know you're going to run to serve the Lord. Like, you know, there are some people in them out here and them go to churches there. See, when them soon dead, you know, and the sickness take them, when them can't really, when they're not really mobile no more, do what things, then so them I give them life to the Lord. The Lord, I think you can't take the Lord from mockery, man. See? The scripture said the Lord is not mocked. So whatever a man sweat, I hate him I go reap. See? So you can't take the Lord from mockery. See? Scripture said remember now the Creator in the days of your youth, man. See? And that's why when you look among the camp, the majority of camps across the world, man. GMS camps and other camps, see? Basically, you see a lot of young men, see? Standing stiffly with the name of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. See? Those who actually follow the doctrine of GMS. Because you know, a lot of camps out there now call up on the name of Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. Some of them subscribe to Christ. See? And other names. But guess what? We're talking about the men who subscribe to the name Yahweh Bashem Yoshai. And that's the name we stand stiffly for me. And that's the name we're going to deliver with me. See? In the time to come. And the scripture said the name of the Lord is what? A strong tower. The righteous run it unto it and are safe. See? So, hey, we go into some evil times, man, and guess what? We need to seek the Lord more than ever, man. Continue.
Nor the years draw nigh,
Gun.
when thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them.
Gun.
While the sun or the light or the moon, stars be that darkness,
Gun.
or the clouds the earth of the rain.
God. God, the scripture says gross darkness cover the people. See? All these, you know, certain things are up on the lower right now. See? The wisdom of this world See? And the knowledge of this world going down, man. See? So the only thing we can use to stand is your how about your shy, man. See? That's the light. So it's just a thy word, is a lamp unto my feet and a light unto my path. So we need to seek the word more than ever. See? That's it, yeah?
In the day when the keepers of the earth shall tremble, and the strong men shall bow themselves, and the grinders cease.
Yes, so the keepers of the house shall tremble, man. And guess what? When the keepers of the house in the state of trembling right now. Because them see where they see that the economy is collapsing. See? The US dollar is going down.
I predict a recession for the back end of 2023. So like about the last 3 months, somewhere there 4 months down in 2023, they are predicting a recession for that time. See, and as I say, always in this time they are saying and they are doing.
Good.
You know, so don't be surprised if you hear that they finally announced that there is a recession. And when they do announce that there is a recession,
good,
then all of is gonna really break loose. You're gonna have more thefts, more riots,
good,
more unrest, more job loss. You understand? More robberies, more homelessness, you know, more prostitution and stuff like that. It's coming, you know.
As you said right, the grinder cease. And the grinder cease, that's
The grinders cease because they are few. Those that go out of the windows in the darkness.
Because window means, you know, the forecast, you know, the economic forecast that they basically them a predict a dark future, man. They know the future is here. Everybody you can look all these economic forecasters and you go on the internet and look up on YouTube and you know you always bring out some name like Economic Ninja
Peter Schiff
and all these men.
Gerald
Celente and all of these men, man. Them say a dull future, man. A darkened future ahead. So much to live in this kingdom. See? Because you can see where morality is at a very, very low standard right now. See? And you can see the destruction of a kingdom. Anytime you see the moral stability,
the moral high ground become a moral low ground.
Yeah. Then that's when you know a kingdom is going down, man. If you don't believe, you can look up check history, man. And look up even ancient Rome. See? The ancient Roman Empire, man. And this is the new revised Roman Empire all over again, man. And the same way how the ancient Roman Empire go down, it's just the same way this one going down, man.
Same way Rome spread their military thing, same way America spread their military thing. Same way the currency, the dinar, yeah, as them used to plate silver over, I think it was tungsten, you know, just as, you know, the dollar, the gold, the dinero, the dinero got weak, is the same way the US got weak, you know, see, just US dollar, yeah, same way the US dollar get weak, you know, it's the same way how Rome used to get more nasty with their nasty acts. It's the same thing.
No, the brother them say, curly locks. Yeah, curly locks video on
Bolt on there, sir.
the bolt in the dress. But him have a part two.
Yeah.
A lesbian basically message program. You know, saying that basically she make reference to a woman, like an African woman who is gay also, saying that Saddam
was not burned
because
of sodomy. It was because of rape.
Because of rape. That's the reason why Saddam was burned, not because of sodomy. You know? You know,
as if
turn the scriptures, man.
The Lord said, "Man, burn Saddam before them try rape."
So the Bible condemn homosexuality or lesbianity, you know, which basically bring out the right precept, bring out Romans
1.
1, 24,
26 and
20,
then,
onward. Proper precept, but one thing you get wrong. You say God love, God hate.
hate the sin.
Hate the sin and not the sinner.
Yeah.
No. You say the Bible says so. That's not in the Bible. Man. You know what I mean? Motherfucker, give me that precept.
You know, Ecclesiasticus.
Yeah.
You say, yeah. If I put, it says the Lord hates sinners and his judgment rests upon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's to show you, man. Look, man. You know. So you have these, I guess most of the women coming out this time, because you see the woman love the folly, man. Yeah? They don't have a boundary. But they just want to be left alone. You know? Eh? Yeah, so
Verse 6, for the Most High hated sinners and will repay
what's it?
vengeance upon the
Say the
ungodly.
Most High hated sinners. You know, say no, hate the sin. You know, and then try to pull you know, who is without sin cast the first stone.
David said, do not hate them that hate thee.
You know, and they try to put that precept with the hour shy.
And the woman
Say who's without sin cast the first stone. And not finishing the precept. Go and sin
But
no more.
but him actually finished it. He said them forgot.
I said, them nothing, them no one finish, them read part. Yeah? And I said, see? You know?
But him
Yeah,
say,
see that too, so you can't tell us to don't be forgot. Yeah? You see? That's what they are saying. They are saying that, you know, they are still that too, so therefore you can't condemn them for doing what they are doing. Like. You know what I mean? But fail to read the precept in entirety, because at the end, Lord, our Shai said unto her, go and sin no more. You know what I mean? He never give her license to sin, God license to commit adultery. You know what I mean? But hey, people find all different type of excuse, you know, to be degenerate. That's why the judgment is going to come the way it's going to come. You know? And you're going to find out if it was rape. Sodom burn for. And this one going to burn just the same way. Yeah. You're going to find out.
Just say no man die innocently, man.
Yeah.
So whatever man reap it, so. Says I do tell you, if you don't live by sword, die by sword.
Right.
Even with this nigga we see a go on the internet the other day. There's a few days back. We mash it. And him gun, I say, we going to kill for him, not going to kill, man. See, I news come out today, so them find him body, man.
We want to
throw phone in them, take him out.
because they come out acting the fool. Hate everything. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, because Jake retarded, man. You know, for the least to the great. You know, retarded, man.
Phone
Niggas be out there with a smartphone and bugging the hell out, man. With smartphone, man. Posting up on social media with guns, man, making threats. You know what I mean? Hey, whether the police come haul you up or other men come, you be out there advertising that they have money on them. Get robbed. Retarded, man. Hey,
niggas, man.
somebody need to take the phone in front of them people, man. Take the phone from Jake.
He said, put it back in their mouth.
Yeah? The phone come like it's a sharp weapon, you know what I mean? Where kids play with, you know what I mean? They cut it themselves. Yeah? They give it all yeah, hazardous. The phone hazardous. Hey, a nigga woman basically making a work on herself with them smartphones. Finish. Through, man. Jake is through. Through. Isaiah 60 and verse 1 said, Arise, shine, for thy light is come,
God.
and the glory of the Lord is risen upon thee. For behold, darkness shall cover the earth, and gross darkness the
And
people.
this is gross darkness, man. When you can look at something natural and say, you know, it can be altered. Yeah. What is natural, man? Yeah. There's a sustainable way, you know, to life. And we all know that, man. We all know that, man. Even faggots know that.
Regenerate.
You know what I mean? Because the very fact that they are here, you know, being a degenerate is through that natural way. You can't deny the natural way. Man. That's what it is, man. The natural way is like truth, the truth itself, man. You know what I mean? It's undeniable. But they want to come up with some other way. You know? The abominable way. You know, a way that is not sustainable, a way that is anti-life, man. Because you cannot create or procreate, you know what I mean, and you know, be a part of that, what do call it, you know, econ, you know, system, you know what I mean, doing things that is unnatural, man. God. Yeah? It just can't work, man. Yeah? So let me trying to make God justified, but try to justify it in all different type of way. It makes no sense, guys. It don't even make no sense scientifically. You know what I mean? It makes no sense, you know, logically. God. It makes no sense spiritually. It's just madness, man. You know, and you know, you have a demon. Yeah? If you feel like, say, yo, being a faggot is something natural, or switching up whatsoever gender you be is something natural. You know what I mean? You're sick in some part of your head, man. Something really wrong with you. Yeah? Somebody give me Romans 1 to again. Yeah, and we have this.
And the Lord shall arise upon thee, and his glory shall be seen upon thee.
Alright. This is Romans 1 verse 24. So wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness.
Alright, so this is unclean, man. Yeah, there's a reason why, you know, the Lord says certain things is unclean. Yeah? So, you know, what is unclean? Yeah, because when they represent, you know, the opposite of something that is clean, you know, oftentimes you have parasites involved. Whether it want to be bacteria, whether it want to be virus, whether it want to be a fungus. You know what I mean? These are active things in something that is not clean. Yeah? One whole different world of things exist on that side, man. You know what I mean? Certain parasites, worms, maggots, you know what I mean? All those things, you know, is on the side of things that is unclean. So when the Lord says something unclean, you should have an idea, you know what I mean? What something unclean, the effect that it have on the body, man. Yeah? Now, in relation to penile cancer and all them other things, the HPV, you know what I mean? E. coli, bacteria, and other bacteria, you know what I mean, that come from the anus area. It's ridiculous that men basically actually bodily waste, man. You know what I mean? That's bodily waste, man. You know what I mean? And then they have all these health complications that come with that. You know what I mean? Then I wonder why it's unclean. It's unclean, man. Bro. There's a reason why, you know, even Isa himself, when he have him think that you have a tissue that you use, you don't use your hand only, and even if that catch your hand, you can wash your hand. Because you know instinctively say it's not clean, man. It's right. Have a foul smell and all of that.
And carry bacteria, really bad bacteria.
Because what? There's a breakdown process taking place, man. But men want
want to bypass all of that. You know what I mean? And try to justify it in the process. You're not right up here, man. Not right. You know? Super school God. But continue up.
Wherefore God also gave them up to uncleanness
Right.
through the lust of their own heart.
It is the loss of your own heart. You know, because what a common argument, you know, is how them feel. Feel like, so, you know, we're free to do this. You know what I mean? And then when they say that precedence, everybody now can say them are going to do a thing based on how them feel. Imagine a man now saying, feel if you have relations with little baby. Oh, I love little baby in that way. Yeah? And that's the reason why you have the pedophilia argument, you know what I mean, being put forward. Because the argument that is being used can be used in multiple ways for different things, man. The argument that they use to justify these things, you know what I mean, other people can use it. You know what I mean? Them setting the precedence for other people to use it. So when a pedophile come up and say, yo, we deserve to love whosoever we want to love, just like how them people are saying to know. No, we have problems, man. This is the reason why you have boundaries, man. Look in and around you. You know what I mean? Everywhere there is boundaries that keep things in check, man. You know what I mean? You can't just go about free. You can't just go up on a building and just jump off. There's a rule concerning that. Yeah? You're gonna fall and hit the ground. Them call it gravity. You know, that is a rule. Yeah? Everything is governed by some rule. In the sciences, them have different names for all of them things, man. Yeah? And these, according to the scripture, we call these things spirits, man. And them function specifically to do that specific thing perfectly. So you go out and break those rules, man, and find out what the consequence is gonna be. Because everything that you do, there's a result that you're gonna reap, man.
Can.
Yeah? It's maths like maths, you know. You know, every equation gonna give you a specific answer. As the scripture say, oh, what you reap is what you're gonna sow. What you sow, you're gonna reap. You know what I mean? Continue. And then we'll get some more person.
To understand their own bodies between themselves,
God,
who change the truth of God into a lie and worship and serve.
what is the truth, man? When you go back to the book of Genesis, yeah? It said male and female created he them. That's what God said. There's a reason why you have two genders on the earth, man. One reason why, man. In Genesis again it say, oh, be fruitful.
And multiply.
Fruitful and multiply and what? Replenish the earth. There's no other reason you should have two different sexes apart from that. To procreate, man. Yeah? The cycle of men coming on the earth and women coming on the earth is done between the union of men and women. That's all this thing continues for go years and years and years because there's a cycle going on, man. And you have men now in high position want to disrupt that because you see, they would say, oh look, we want to do a thing by ourselves, right? But yet it's been imposed. And meanwhile being imposed, they are saying it is not being imposed.
Hypocrites, man.
Yeah?
You have to make your
Crazy, man.
Yeah.
Crazy. You know what I mean? Now, when you look at it and look at what the rulers are doing, you know what I mean? You know that it don't really have a far place going, man, because these men who is set above, you know what I mean? is not for the sustainable way of life, but the way of death. And once you choose the way of death, you know what I mean, and the acts that pertain to death, the result, you know, that death brings, that's what the society gonna face, man. Regardless of how one feel. Because you see, it's not all about how we feel.
Everybody I feel.
Everybody I feel. Okay, but feel for rob somebody today. That make it right because I feel it?
That's what the man feel to be a pedophile.
Yeah. But things can't go for feelings now. That's how it, hey, when you go to the judicial system in the society, man, when you go to the court, you know what I mean, things don't get done in the court based on how people feel, man. Judgment not according to feelings, man. You know what I mean? Regardless of how you feel about something, look, man, if you have a foot, we have gangrene with one name, and you go to the doctor, and them say, look, we're gonna have to amputate your foot, regardless of how you feel about it. You know what I mean? They don't cut it off, you will die. That's how it is, man.
Right.
And that's exactly
You know what I mean?
Because if you feel like say you want to eat that,
Yeah.
that you have to do.
Yeah.
Whether by bit, by sword or naturally.
Well, give me the artist for the sequel.
This is Jeremiah 17 and verse 9 said, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
So the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked, because things that will come to your mind is to satisfy the flesh, man. You know, the flesh lusted. You know, and if you submit to what the flesh cry for, you know what I mean, it will injure yourself. There is no boundary for desires, man. A man desire to eat all type of thing we want to eat. All type of thing. You know? No, all type of junk food and everything. Your desire tastes nice, good. You feel like, you know, that eat on the world, but guess what? You're gonna become obese, man. And you have all the diseases that will come with that. You're gonna end up and die. Ultimately. Yeah, so you cannot go according to all that the flesh desire, man. You know what I mean? And that apply everywhere around. You know what I mean? As the only food flesh desire. You know? What champions the desire of the flesh, man, is comfort. Yeah? Comfort. You know, your flesh always seeks to be comfortable. You know, and all these different feeling that you have, is the sensation that you have, basically it's driving you to be at one place, be comfortable. You know what I mean? Being hungry, it's discomfort. Thirsty, it's comfort. You know? You're too hot, it's comfort. You're too cold, it's comfort. You know what I mean?
Everything have a balance.
Yeah, you know, you want that place where you relax.
Balance.
You know what I mean? Even sexual desires, man, is to bring you on a place where you relax, which is comfort, rest. You know what I mean? That's what it is. You work to obtain a certain benefit, which is the pleasure of doing so, which basically make you feel, you know, gratified. Yeah? And, you know, the flesh lust after that gratification 24/7, man. You know? But to what expense? That's what it is, man. To what expense? Yeah? Hold on.
Back to Jeremiah again, Jeremiah 17 and verse 9. So the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked.
Right.
Who can know it?
Who can know it? Your own mind will get into trouble, man. Things to think about that they want to do will put you in trouble, man. Yeah? You have to have something to counter, you know, the thoughts of the mind and the intents of the heart. You have to have something as a standard. You know what I mean? And in this case, standard is the law, statutes, and judgments of the Lord Yahweh Shai. There's no other standard, man. Because you can see it in the world today, the men don't have standards now, man. The rulers of the society don't have standards, man. Yeah? They may have standard, but standard basically standard of wickedness. Yeah?
Knowledge of wickedness.
And then they have a nerve to label the nerve to label their new world of the plan. You know what I mean? Agenda 2030. Label it sustainable development. You look at him cracker, you don't do nothing with that so sustainable, man. Nothing at all. You know what I mean? Nothing at all. You can't do that is sustainable.
You know, make that.
You're not created that way, man.
Destruction.
You know, and the very part that they're taking right now, it's unsustainable. Gonna get your ass wiped out of the planet.
Gone.
You know them doing something that can sustain yourself. Yeah? You're making the case to be kicked out of this existence, man. Yeah? That's what you're doing. Yeah? Yeah. It said, you know, cannot be satisfied. Yeah, the scripture said that. Yeah?
It says, Ecclesiasticus 14 and verse 5. It says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Right. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good? Hey, I'm a far talk about the war in Ukraine because it's a perfect example how brothers can do brothers, man. Imagine what they're going to do to the rest of the world. It's an example, you know. If the massacre will take place right now in Ukraine, you know what I mean?
Edomites,
either Slavic Edomites doing that to Slavic Edomites, man. Both sides. Yeah? That's where the Slavic come from, man. Yeah? They are doing that to each other, man. Imagine when them come across, you know, other nations, man. Imagine. You know, imagine when them all Americans, no matter what race they be. They hate America. Blame America for what's going on, man. You know? Imagine that.
Blame is on Babylon.
Man.
It says, he that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
Right.
You shall not take pleasure in his goods.
God.
There is none worse than he that envieth himself.
God.
And this is the recompense of his wickedness. And if he do it good, he do it unwillingly.
God.
And at the end, he will declare his wickedness.
God. Yeah. This man here pretending like he's doing something good for the planet, man. He's not. He's not. Yeah. He's not. He's been doing it for years, man. Going on other people's countries, saying come for help out. And the opposite happened. Yeah. And come because they want to rob resources, man. You know, look what happened to Libya. I think it was supposed to be helping Libya, man. Look what happened to Libya, Sudan. Look what happened to Iraq. Worse state than what it was under Saddam Hussein. You know what I mean? Our brothers, native, living on the reservation, man.
Right.
Yeah? Our people disenfranchised. You know?
Where this man
Walk
goes,
there alone.
where this man goes dead, man.
Yeah.
Dead follow him.
Come on.
Like, draw the shield as a dead behind him.
As a nation, we see him to get worse and worse.
Man.
You know what I mean?
Says the envious man, art and wicked eye, he turneth away his face and despiseth men.
Right.
See? A covetous man's eye is not satisfied with his portion, and the iniquity of the wicked drieth up his soul.
Right.
Yeah.
Habakkuk 2 and verse 5 say, also because he transgresseth by wine, he is a proud man,
Right.
neither keepeth at home,
Man.
who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as
What enlarged his desire as hell.
Dead.
And is as what?
and is as death, and cannot be satisfied,
Right.
but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people.
Right. And there's a consequence for these type of action. There's a specific result that's gonna play out. You know what I mean? You can't beat that. Yeah? And the Lord let them know the result. You know? Before it even happen. You know? Just like our teacher that look, you know, add 2 plus 2 equals 4. And, you know? When you do and do the maths yourself, you say go. For the rest of your life. You know, so the Lord tell them say, oh, that plus that equal that.
If you do that, and this is the result.
And if you do that, that is the result. That is the result. Yeah? So them doing the very thing, you know what I mean, get them the bitter part of judgment. You know? Which is total annihilation. Slavery, then we're taken up. Yeah? You know what's funny? You know, everybody have a thing to say, you know. Everybody have a thing to say. While some on the earth now, you know what I mean, and have to deal with the Lord up front. And his mighty angels up front, man. You know, you have people out here that having no fear for the Lord, man. The devil don't have no fear for the Lord. The regular man out here don't have no fear for the Lord. Yeah? Not knowing that the Lord is worthy to be feared, man. And you know, I was watching a video today while some man with guns pop up. You know what I mean? And basically, you know, how people react when they know that there's a possibility that their life can be snuffed out, you know, by robbers, you know. You know, they pay mighty respect when a man roll up with guns, man. You know, a man have chance, man run. You know what I mean? That's how it is, man. Yeah? But in the society, people fear that, even than the Lord.
Done.
Fear men popping up with guns, you know what I mean? Killing others and hope that them not kill you too. You know what I mean? You know, the spirit leaves you before it actually leaves. There's no spirit in the foot to move it again, man. You can't run again and everything. You get
Stage fright, they're shocked.
cold feet style,
Yeah.
you know? All the blood rush gone.
Yo, I move and can't move.
Yeah? Hey, I catch a lot of people, man. People, woman be screaming out, non-stop.
God.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but guess what? That type of reverence is not shown to the Lord, man. And guess what? Guess what? Fear and the dread that the Lord have is more dreadful than a man popping up with guns, killing people, and you're there wondering if you're gonna get shot next, man. It's more dreaded than that, man. More than 10 folds You see, you don't know that very fear that you witness in any situation on the earth. You know what I mean? The Lord created that fear, man. Yeah, He's the creator of all type of fear. Yeah? So any type of dreadedness you witness, you know what I mean, it's nothing compared to the one who created that. You know, you see, the Lord is gonna show up. You know what I mean? Worms on the planet that they should fear. You know what I mean? Yeah? Go on.
Eh?
No respect for the Lord out here, man. No respect in it at all. Man, man talk about some things. You know, some big Dan. You know, I have to afraid to say all certain things out of your mouth. Because if I the Dan here say, you say them something, say, oh, bye-bye. Eh? Bye-bye for you, maybe your family. You know, so you walk within that respect. Man be out here cussing out the Most High. Cussing out the Most High, but him can't cuss out the Dan down a south.
Yeah,
and he can't cuss out the Dan over Walter and the Dan of Spanish Town. But he can cuss out the Most High and say anything he want to say.
I can't see the Most High.
You know what I mean?
Give you a scripture.
What?
We'll start from verse 1, yeah? We'll get to the point. Speaking about the Egyptians. Wisdom of Solomon 17 verse 1. For greater are thy judgments and cannot be expressed. Therefore, unnurtured souls of error. Yeah? For when unrighteous men thought to oppress the holy nation, they being shut up in their houses, the prisoners of darkness, and fettered with the bonds of a long night. Yeah, that's when they put the door, the lintels with blood. Right? It says, lay their exile from the eternal providence. Says, for while they are supposed to lie in their secret sins, they were scattered under a dark veil of forgetfulness, being horribly astonished and troubled with strange apparitions.
Right.
For neither might the corner that held them kept them from fear.
Right.
But noises as of waters falling down sounded about them, and sad visions appeared unto them with heavy countenances.
Right.
No power of the fire might give them light, neither could the bright flames of the stars endure to lighten that horrible night.
Right.
Only there appeared unto them a fire kindled of itself very dreadful, for being much terrified, they thought the things which they saw to be worse than the sight they saw not. It says, as for the illusions of art magic, they were put down, their vaunting in wisdom was reproved with disgrace.
Right, and guess what? You see that Egypt? You know,
this Egypt. Warm up to this Egypt.
This Egypt gonna go through shit like that.
Worse
than that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Hey, the Lord gonna unleash demons, man. You know, in Jamaica for the past couple of years, you know, a lot of encounter with demons, you know, publicly.
Yep.
Yeah. So a lot of unbelievers who never believe in demons, you know what I mean? Now them start to believe in demons. How many man get beaten by demons?
Yep.
Because how many thing become new thing now in Jamaica? They are the in thing in Jamaica, you know. Man get beaten by demons. Demons plague in the high schools.
I wish I know one part.
Yeah?
Who are you? Yeah.
You know, people seeing demons frequently now. You know what I mean? So guess what? Those are signs to show you that, look, man, the Lord is going to unleash some things upon the society.
For there be spirits that are created for vengeance.
Yeah, look, man.
Yeah? Finish up there, get that. It says, for they that promise to drive away terrors, right, and troubles from a sick soul, or sick themselves of fear, or worthy to be laughed at.
And these so-called Christians about casting out demons and you know, and healing people and all. Yeah. You, man, that the same faith I can reach you like I reach them whenever. The just read about.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
For though no terrible thing did fear them, yet being scared with beasts that pass by and hissing of serpents. Imagine you know, that
Yeah, I hear like a spirit. It's actually there. Things are spirit. People have phobia. People have phobia for snakes. You know, people have phobia for certain beasts like a lion. And it sounds like a lion or a tiger panting.
Things I don't even know.
And you're panting and you wonder if it's a bear or a tiger or a lion.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
He says, they died for fear, denying that they saw the ear which could of no side be avoided. For wickedness condemned by her own witness is very timorous, and being pressed with conscience always forecasteth grievous things. For fear is nothing else but a betraying of the succors which reason offer it.
Right, if you cannot explain away something, man, you know what I mean, you will. You know, the dreaded with fear, man.
Yep.
You don't understand something, you will fear. You know what I mean? That's how fear works.
Exactly.
You can't reason.
You can't reason it, man.
Yeah.
You can't say, Yahweh shall send the spirit to do what? You can't reason it up. Yeah? That's why verse 13 says, and the expectation from within being less, says, counted the ignorance more than the cause which bringeth the torment. So you can't reason saying that it was Yahweh. Exactly.
You ever see a man run from something and run out down car, and him down kill him?
Yeah.
And that's something never there to run from. Yeah?
But at the very moment he feared.
Yeah.
You know? It's a spirit. And I was even the Elia Shama, I think he did a lesson on it, videos was passing around where men just see something, just give up the ghost and drop. Yeah, just people that sit in a restaurant and like something just tell them to look around, and when them look around, just give up the ghost and drop. Based off what them see. You can't see it with the naked eye, but the Lord opened their eyes to see what they saw, and then they died, man. You know?
Like
Bird Box.
Yeah.
Bird Box.
And Esau know that those things are real. But yet still him try to deceive himself by believing that he can take down the Lord, man. You know?
It says, this is Hebrews 10 and 30. It says, for we know him that hath said, vengeance belongeth unto me.
Right.
And I'll recompense, see, saith the Lord. And again the Lord shall judge his people. It is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God.
It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. Hey, the very things that a lot of people fear the Lord, man. Demons fear the Lord, man.
Gone.
I'm not forgiving a precept up. You know what I mean?
Even the devil believe.
Yeah, but the ants out here feel like them can't get stepped on by the Lord. Yeah? That's how proud the ants is out here, man. Little ants. Yeah?
Oh my God. Worm, Jacob.
A little worm.
They have no defense.
You're gonna see how vulnerable you are, man. A lot of people out here are gonna see how vulnerable you are, man. You know? When the Lord starts to dish out them judgments, man. Yeah?
It says in James 2 and verse 19. It says, thou believest that there is one God. Thou doest well. Thou doest well. Thou doest well, yeah? The devils also believe and tremble.
The devils also believe and what? Tremble. Very thing that you would fear. You'd fear devils, man, but what?
Fear the Most High.
Them fear the Lord.
I think there's a scripture in the book of Job that speak about the angels that stand before the Lord without guile. They tremble before the Lord.
They tremble before the Lord, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah? You know? You can't just give up the ghost that's being in the presence of the Lord, man.
I know that.
You know what I mean? You can't just give up the ghost, man.
You have to be chosen.
Yeah?
Some of the time for the prophets even get wisdom, they have to go fast and empty them vessels, eat petals and stuff like flowers and stuff like that.
And the prophet them life almost left them when them weak when them come out of some vision.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
You can't tell the Lord to be light.
This is
It's an overwhelming force, man. The Lord is an overwhelming force.
God.
You know what I mean? One that you can't withstand.
God.
Yeah?
This is Ecclesiastes 39 verse 27. So all these things are good, all these things are good to the godly, so that the sinner they are turned into evil. Yeah, so to the sinner they are turned to evil.
Right.
So there be spirits that are created for vengeance,
Right.
which in their fury they ensure strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them.
Right, it's the Lord's wrath, man. Speeding bullet coming in your direction. Spirit that carrying that bullet to your direction is the Lord. Send that spirit, man, to have the proper trajectory, or what I want to say, to hit a square in the forehead, man. Yeah? A crocodile grabbing your ass while you was swimming. You know, the Lord sent that spirit, man. A shark biting you, going to the beach enjoying yourself, and a shark take a chunk out of your leg. The Lord sent that. Yeah? Yeah? Go on.
Yeah, man. Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were
Fire,
created
hail and
for
famine.
vengeance.
You have people burn to death. You have some people burn to death that are there in our house because the grill lock. Then can't come out. You know what I mean? You know them put the key.
Nobody can go to pull them.
You know what I mean? And them staying in there, in that house, till them burn. Terrible way to die, man. You know what I mean? Make it. You can see outside, you can't pass the grill. Yeah? Can't go back inside. Called fire. Last week, a week before last, it happened. Week before last. You know, that's the judgment of the Lord, man. The fire, the spirit coming from the Lord, man. Yeah?
Fire and hail and famine
Right.
and death.
When the
all
starve to death, man, famine, the Lord sent that spirit, man. That spirit that basically, you know, bring dread hunger. You go on?
All these are created for vengeance.
Whose vengeance? The Lord's vengeance, man.
They make all things for his pleasure.
Yeah?
They were all created for his pleasure.
So all natural events that kill people, the Lord is the one do it. No, your auntie never dead innocent. And your uncle. You know, and your little daughter will get swept away by the flood. You know, the Lord sent that flood.
Lord judgment.
Yeah?
This is the fear of the Lord. It says
Beat of wild beasts,
Right.
and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked destruction.
Right, the sword. Couple 100,000 men died over there in Ukraine fighting. Lord's vengeance. Yeah? What?
They shall rejoice in his commandment, and they shall be ready upon earth when their time is come. And when their time is come, they shall not transgress his word.
God.
go forth and do so. Yeah? Matthew 10, verse 28. And fear not them which kill the body,
God.
but are not able to kill the soul, but rather fear him which is able to destroy both body, soul, which destroy both soul and body in hell.
Man can kill you, but that's all you can do. Yeah. Motherfucker, man kill us. The Lord who put that spirit on him to do it.
That's right.
Yeah. That's what it is. Yes, I battery done now. Get up. Battery. Alright, we're gonna spend more
Jeremiah 5 and verse 21. So hear now this, O foolish people, and without understanding, which have ears, which have eyes to see, and which have ears to hear not. Fear ye not me, saith the Lord. Will ye not tremble at my presence, which have placed the sun for this of the sea by a perpetual decree,
Right.
and it cannot pass it.
When you see pass it, you see what happened?
Tsunami.
Great destruction through tsunamis.
Yes.
Yeah, tsunamis will wipe out places, man.
Kill thousands.
Thousands
kill
of people.
millions.
Yeah? Hey, the Japan tsunami, debris kill a lot of people, man.
And Indonesia tsunami.
Pierce them through.
200,000 and more. Yeah.
And though the waves thereof toss themselves, yet can they not prevail. Though they roar, yet can they not pass over it.
And waves are some scary thing, if they ever go out to sea, and a little boat, realize, say, yo, the spirit, waves out there, man. Look, man, it's not a joke business, man. Them time, he could have been on a big cruise line, I couldn't believe, say, yo, you have a wave bigger than the cruise line and they find. Fuck. Having a true big ship, when you consider something big enough, you have waves that chew it so, carry it so. Look, man.
And a store up on their belly.
Look, man.
If you use total water.
Hey, you see, Peter was scared and all them scared, man, where to see the boys trust, man. The Lord, they were trying to tell you. You know, yeah, because hey, you think I want some little wave like this, man.
Yeah.
Bounce up on, look, man. You have waves how much in feet tall over you, man. Yeah? You have to look up like that to see the top of the wave. Yeah? Dreadful out there, man. Yeah, Lord make them spirits, man. Yeah? So we don't say call Lord, yeah, Bashim, or Shank, Bashim, or Kakadash. No one else to the apostles and elders of Great Stone. Shalom to all the brothers and all they keep pushing this truth in sincerity and honesty. Shalom.
Shalom.